This gas station is one of three at the corner of Shelbourne and Hillside in Victoria. Usually a busy spot, but not today. With gas prices soaring near 99 cents a litre, drivers are avoiding these pumps at all costs.
I'm actually not driving as much as I usually do because of the gas prices. I'm taking the bus now more often and everything, so.
2 years ago, it cost Daniel about $45 to fill up his car. Now he's shelling out nearly $65. So we decided to figure out how much more drivers are paying every year with the increase in gas prices. We used 4 models of Ford vehicles as examples. First up, the Ford Focus, one of the most economical cars on the market. Its average use per year is close to 1,500 litres. 2 years ago, when gas prices were about 79 cents a litre, it cost just over $1,100 to keep this car fueled. Today, with the prices near 99 cents a litre, that cost is close to $1,500. Next up, a sedan. Most used by families, this vehicle tallies up over 2,000 litres a year. 2 years ago, it cost close to $1,600 a year to keep it on the road. Today, that price works out to nearly $2,000, a difference of about $400. Also popular, SUVs and minivans, but also one of the most expensive to fill up. They use close to 2,800 litres of gas a year. In 2002, the gas bill would come in over $2,200. Add the extra 20 cents a litre increase, and you're looking at close to $2,800 a year for gas, an increase of over $550.
And even more because we've got 2 cars. Yeah, I think it's outrageous.
I wish I had a 4-cylinder instead of a V8, that's for sure. But what can you do? That's just the price of gas, so you just live with it and you deal with it, and you try not to drive as much as you used to.
Then there's a Ford F-150. A typical truck like this uses over 3,300 litres of gas a year. Back in 2002, when the rates were about 79 cents a litre, it cost over $2,600 a year to fuel a truck like this. Right now, with the rates at about 99 cents a litre, it's going to cost you over $3,300 a year. That's a difference of $667 in just 2 years. That's gotta hurt.
I don't have much of a choice, I guess.
You're not going to reduce driving it?
Oh, definitely reduce driving it, but not get rid of it.
And if you would like to figure out how much money you're spending on gas every year, search for the Natural Resources Canada website on the internet. The future of Rock Bay could one day look like this. Shoal Point. It too used to be one of the most contaminated sites, according to David Butterfield. His development company took over this site and turned it into a picture-perfect setting.
And you can see this incredible $100 million addition to Victoria's economy and tax roll and everything else that's arisen here. And I hope that we have the same kind of future for the Rock Bay site.
That's the same goal the province, City of Victoria, and BC Hydro have for Rock Bay. It's a vision worth over $32 million. That's the estimated cost of turning this former coal gasification plant into another Shoal Point.
We can have all the barbed wire fences down. There will be access to the water. There will be new buildings mixed in with the 3 heritage buildings that are on the site presently. There will be green space. There will be a vibrancy in this area, and there will be activity that will draw people to this part of town.
You just can't move your problem somewhere else. That's not a cleanup. Furthermore, technologies to actually turn contaminated soil into something usable for other purposes are very, very costly.
It's also a time-consuming process. Rock Bay was used mostly for producing gas to power city lights and provide heat over 90 years ago. Coal tar was a main source of contamination left behind. It will take years to clean it up.
This is one of the worst sites in Canada for pollution, and when this site is cleaned up, it may take 10 years to clean the site up effectively. It's going to be much better for everyone.
The Veins of Life Watershed Society has worked on a number of cleanup projects similar to the one proposed for Rock Bay. David Butterfield says it's well worth the money and time for whoever takes over the development of that site.
In this case, we made contributions to social housing that's happening in James Bay right now. We provided the seed money, $450,000. We provided several $100,000 to fix up the part of the federal government's foreshore that you're standing on right now that now belongs to the Harbour Authority. So we've made this so much more active.
Cleanup of the Rock Bay site is scheduled to start this June.